Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Remember, subscribe is the vibe. Your boys on the road to 4K. Humbly. Congratulations to these new draftees on the 2023 NFL Draft. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. I don't know shit about players that come out of the NCAA. I know a couple of names, know what I mean? I know Bryce Young, and you got me. I know that this Anderson kid that they're talking about, he's a project. Listen, bro, it'd be hard for me to get into college football, bro, because they don't play no defense. So I just stick to the pros and fantasy football. But look, we had the Patriots on the board last night. Apparently moved out of the top 14th pick and was able to get this dude by the name of Christian Gonzalez at 17 overall. I'm hearing he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. But listen, man, I get Rodgers is in the Jets. You know what I mean? I know we got Josh Allen. I know we got Tua and them Cheetah boys out there in Miami. But don't sleep on my Pats, bro. Remember who the last dynasty was. I get it, we don't have Brady and Lord, Matt Jones looked. But at the end of the day, I love being slept on, bro, because these guys still thinking that Bill Belichick can't whip up an elite defense. As long as we get some more offensive weapons during the draft, bro, I ain't tripping, bro. But I like my Pats. I like my Pats all day, bro. I mean, especially when we making moves like this.
3 spots via a trade with the Steelers. The New England Patriots select Oregon's Christian Gonzalez. The 20-year-old cover corner led the Ducks last season with 4 INTs and 7 pass breakups. A long-lived elite athlete, Gonzalez is likely to be the youngest player in the NFL next season. Back in studio with B-Mac.
I don't know nothing about this boy.
For a grade. Pete, this is one of the highest.
I'm just glad we didn't flop on a wide receiver like we always do.
Means there's work to be done. Is this the right place to do the work for Gonzalez?
Oh, this is a great spot for him, and this is a great pick for the Patriots. I mean, they trade down and get the guy I think is the #1 corner in this draft. He's long, he's athletic, he will fit in perfectly with how they want to play their defense.
Yes, sir.
I love this pick. It's a great job when you can move down and still get a really talented player at a position of need, and that's exactly what the New England Patriots did. I'm going to go back-to-back A's.
They giving my team an A, y'all.
I love what
Washington
did, and now what the New England Patriots did.
It's getting late. Pete's warming up.
Christian Gonzalez, I'm going to have to get me a jersey.
Mid-first round, excuse me. He said first-rated corner on his board. You said close, but he was your #1 corner as well. Gonzalez waits longer than we thought he might here. How do you like the fit? Longest trip that you could make here, campus to franchise.
Yeah, that's right. He ended up being the 3rd cornerback drafted, B-Mac. I had him as my cornerback 1, just ahead of Devin Witherspoon. Of course, Emmanuel Forbes went just ahead with the Commanders. But we talked about this earlier. We think there's a little gamesmanship here. Lucas Van Ness went to the Packers. It felt like the Patriots wanted him. He's gone, so they trade down, but make it easy for the Steelers to move up to get what they want in Broderick Jones to avoid keeping the Jets from getting that offensive tackle. Yeah. Instead, they get Christian Gonzalez. And this is a guy who comes in as a long, fast track speed corner and legit track speed. His sisters are Olympic track. Yeah, they know how to run
like
fast.
That.
And you see that on tape. Now, the question coming in when he transferred from Colorado to Oregon was, can he be physical, helping against the run? And can he show us the ball skills that we didn't necessarily see for the Buffaloes yet?
And I ain't going to front y'all to all my Patriot fans out there, bro. Like, we need this dude, bro. Like, I'm hoping he could end up being like not like a Diggs. I'm hoping he's like a Patrick Surtain. Hopefully he could be a Patrick Surtain for our secondary and really clamp things up, because we just keep getting rid of corners every single year. But this is what Bill does. Bill coaches defense. He knows how to pick defensive players that fit his scheme and fit his game plans. Everything else, we just be flopping, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it a bean. We don't really hit like that on wide receivers. We haven't hit a wide receiver in the draft that went for 1,000 yards, I don't think, ever, bro. It's been that bad. So I'm not too mad we went defense, especially if this kid is what they talking about.
Yes and yes. My only question is, I'm going to have to find out why he slipped, because that's one of the biggest question marks so far in this draft.
Yeah, for the Patriots getting Christian Gonzalez at 17, no one saw that. Now, this is a huge move for them.
Oh, I like to hear that.
Top 4 corners from their team a year ago. You got Jonathan Jones, 5'10". Miles
That's Brian McFadden?
5'9". Marcus Jones, 5'8". Jack Jones, who I love, by the way, had a great rookie campaign, 5'11". So they lacked height and length. At the cornerback position, you go get one of the taller guys, extremely athletic as well, and factor in who you will see twice a year. Aaron Rodgers with his pass catchers. Josh Allen with Stephon Diggs and the rest of the
We're going to need someone to stop something.
With the cheetah, and you might as well throw me into the equation when you talk about having the cheetah, but they don't have any issues in regards to star power at the quarterback position and the pass catching position in the AFC East. So for the Patriots try to stay afloat, they got to go get guys that are long, that can cover those said receivers that I mentioned.
That's a really good point, B-Mac. Young, gifted and now paid. Gonzalez off the board to the Patriots as we take a look at what the Pats have done in the past when it comes to defensive backs. And it's been a minute. Highest drafted, 1976.
Lord have mercy, we in the
went top
70s.
10. Here we are at 17. Christian Gonzalez in 2023, headed to play for Bill Belichick.
I like it. I like it. Keep thinking shit is sweet. Y'all got Rodgers on the Jets. Y'all talking about Jets going to the Super Bowl. Keep thinking shit is candy out here, bro. I'm not giving up on my Pats, not one iota. Not one iota, bro. Once we get a couple of pieces here and there, like that defense is going to be clamps. It's going to be clamp city, bro. Y'all got us coming in 4th in our division? Excuse me? Excuse me? What are we, Houston? Huh? We don't know how it is to come in 4th, but I like my odds, man. Like, good move by the Pats. Christian Gonzalez, man. I'm going to need a jersey and I'm going to need it autographed. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Come on, man. Pats Nation, stand up, man. We making moves. I'm just glad it ain't a bust of a wide receiver. I'm just saying. I'm just glad. I'm liking the praise. I'm liking what they talking about. We need a shutdown corner, especially with what we got to put up with, the Diggs, the Hills, etc. So I like this kid, man. Christian Gonzalez, welcome to the Pats, man. Pat Nation, we up. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button for more content. And I'm going to holler at you guys later, man. Mamba out.